James, I think it was a banger today with Jason.
hmm
What do you think?
Yeah, people are in for a little treat about what's going on with Reddit. They can take advantage of what Google has decided to do and their, I guess, their war against blogs and niche sites and affiliate sites, etc. So take advantage while you can of what's happening on Reddit. And I mean, we dive into a lot of the. I mean, he was an open book, really, diving into exactly
Yeah,
what he's doing with that. So people can kind of follow the playbook.
yeah. Gosh, it was. We also chatted about like supplement brand or not supplement brand. It was a interesting convo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see
I,
if the
I,
upside's there. I have to crunch some numbers today, I think, and
dude,
we'll.
it has to be there. You got to do it. You got to do it.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll chat with the advice community. Let's see, right?
Oh
And
yeah, that's a good
everyone,
time to plug the advice community, right? Down in the description, 10% discount for life. Check it out. Link in the description. Obviously, everything's posted in there. Even the parasites we talked about in this episode with the big list you can buy from, that massive list at the cheapest prices I've ever seen is in the community too. So everything's in
yeah,
there for you.
yeah. And if you're not in the community, what are you doing? Let's be honest here. Tons of value every day. You get people you can bounce ideas off of. So if you're listening to this and not in the community, what are you doing? Just get in there and let us know what you think of the episode today. What's good, everyone? It's Jackie Chow.
And this is James DeLacy.
And you're listening to This Week in Digital Marketing. All right, Jason, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a while.
I'm good, Jackie. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been in my cryogenic chamber, hiding away. But I thought let's thaw out and get back into the real world while it's still winter here in the UK. No, I'm good. I'm really good, thank you. Last time I saw you was in the summer in sunny London.
Yeah, I don't
How's
know
things
if
with you?
it was sunny that day. Yeah, can't complain.
day.
Can't complain. How was your Q4 so far?
It's actually trending up a little bit at the moment. It's been improved over the last 2 or 3 weeks. And this week I've seen some ranking improvements on my affiliate sites. But really, it's been saved thanks to Parasite Reddit.
Are you
Dude,
serious?
Your Reddit stuff is crazy. So since we last talked, I went down that rabbit hole. I spent the whole week spamming Reddit because of you. I basically did nothing else. And just today, actually this morning, I sold some dodgy shit through there. But my conversion rates are dog shit. No, real dodgy shit. I sold some dodgy shit. But conversion rates, man, my conversion rates are absolute shit.
They're good.
How are you getting?
Oh,
How are you
bad.
getting around
My
that?
conversion rates are pretty good, to be fair.
Damn,
I'm even selling
okay.
some fan fuel stuff on there, Jackie, which
Oh, nice.
is pretty nice.
And,
Yeah.
other dodgy
I'm in all
these
sorts of
supplements.
niches though on Reddit, obviously under completely different profiles. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm in
sure.
all sorts of things, and for me, it's converting pretty well, to be fair.
Wait, can you give us a quick rundown? I'm not following anything. I don't know. Did I miss something? What's going on? What do you guys do? Like, is it commenting and then buying
For
upvotes, or
me,
is it? Yeah.
for me to comment. So I've not gone down the rabbit hole of the posts yet. I think that's something that I probably do need to look at, but like creating my own subreddits. But what I'm doing is just commenting on other people's and hijacking them and then upvoting them up to the top. And I think I just did a quick calc. I think I'm at around $700 a day now from 21 Reddit accounts. And I only post about 1 to 2 comments on each account. So that's about $700 a day from I would say about 45 Reddit comments, which is just insane.
Dude, that is
insane. What the fuck?
But these are
Wait.
high value, high commission items. Like the commissions on some of these are $140 per sale. So obviously you don't need that many.
That's crazy. So
I can
it's
tell you
like
now.
going under someone asking about best protein powders. I'm guessing it
Yeah.
ranks on Google for that term, and then you just go in, be like, "Yo, I love optimum nutrition," and then upvoting the shit out of that, and that's it.
That's it, and just add your affiliate link. The cloaked
Do you add
affiliate
it
link
in right
works
away,
pretty well.
or do you add it in
Tried
later?
both. I've done both. It just depends whether I think I can get away with it. But I've had ones that literally the first ever time I tried it was, I think it was September the 10th or September the 15th. And that is probably the biggest earner out of all of them. And I just went straight in, comment, link directly in, and it's stuck there since. I did have to go back in. Someone tried to do the same thing. So I upvoted myself again, and then I downvoted them. It was a pretty nasty thing to do, but you got to do what you got to do, right?
Gotta eat. That
Look
is
at that. I've been
wild.
on Jackie's podcast for 5 minutes. He's turned me into a villain already.
Yeah.
The spammer podcast. Does the
That's
age
crazy.
of the threads matter? Have you found?
Do the threads matter? What do you mean?
Like, does the age of the thread matter? For
Oh,
example,
the
if
age
it's-
of the thread.
If it's 4 years old.
No, because as long as there's traffic coming into it, sometimes you'll find a thread that's 2 or 3 years old and it's ranking position 1 on Google.
Yeah.
And it's
I
like,
found,
why on
8-year-old
earth would Google
threads.
do this? I don't know, because it's just been, it's already been spammed. It's only going to get more spammed. It's not going to last forever, this tactic. No way.
That is wild. We should chat before I downvote your comment by accident. Like we need to like coordinate.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Okay. I didn't know there was that kind of money there. I didn't know it converts that well. I assumed it would convert like shit.
I think, to be fair, maybe it doesn't convert that well, but I'm getting a lot of clicks. So but I wouldn't say conversion doesn't look that much lower than my other sites.
Yeah.
It's a bit
Interesting.
lower, but it's not massively lower, and it's free traffic as far as I'm concerned.
Did you even
So I'm getting-
did you tag its sub ID as well?
Yeah.
What do you
Fan Fuel I have, yeah.
Yeah. What's the RPC you're getting on Reddit?
Oh, good question. I don't know. That's only one. That's not a massive one. So, for example, today it's
But
probably
it's free,
done,
right? You didn't do anything.
It's
so
free,
fine.
yeah. It's probably
Yeah.
about 50 cents per click or something like that. Which is probably a third of what my others would be, but
Yeah.
it's still, like you say, it's free.
Yeah, I get some edge cases where I get 50 cents RPC on my main sites. That's fine. I think we take those.
Of course.
That's wild. I didn't even know this was a thing. Definitely glad you're sharing. Wow, that's
Well,
crazy.
you've been sharing every day, haven't you? So I felt like I've got to come on and share the success.
Yeah, that's a golden nugget right now. That's incredible. What else are you doing?
New sites.
How's Income School doing, by the way?
Income School, affiliate school.
Sorry, affiliate school. My bad. Yeah, Income School's the other. Yeah,
I haven't seen anything from them for a while.
Yeah.
No, affiliate school. I've been really quiet on affiliate school on YouTube, but I've just today announced that we're back, ready to go. I've just been quiet because I've just been so busy with everything else. But I've still been pushing stuff out for affiliate school with email. Been on Twitter a fair bit, and I've just started a project called Affiliate School Unfiltered, which is a kind of like a project that people can buy into. It's a 12-month project. It's kind of like a course as well. Like I've literally just come off a call with 6 people, which was a bonus for people that signed up early. And
Nice.
we're all starting a new project in Jan, and we're going to help each other along the way, hold each other accountable. I'm going to share my entire project in that community as well. So that's pretty exciting stuff.
Are
just
others
working
gonna
on
share
other
it?
projects. Say again?
Are other people going to share everything as well,
people
or
have
is it
been
just
really
one way?
transparent.
Okay.
I think because it's closed group, people, and there's only at the moment there's only 31 people in there. I'm capping it at 50. People are really open to sharing. So we did a call last night. I've just done a call. Everyone's sharing everything, which is really refreshing, and to be able to do that. And so I've just given a couple of ideas as to what my project's going to be, and we had a discussion around that. And yes, it's nice to be able to be really open, and I'm going to share absolutely everything I do with it. So I'm just deciding: do I go for am I going to aim for kind of mediocre, or am I going to go for something that's potentially multi-million? And I think it's got to be the multi-million, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, you can just keep spamming Reddit, right? Why would you do it?
I know. And do you know what? I'm spending too much. I should be spending more time on Reddit, because I feel like I'm spending about 45 minutes a week on Reddit, and I'm making pretty good money from that.
Yeah.
And then, well, put it like this: it's at the point where Reddit is probably, after I got hit, because I've been hitting helpful content updates on a few sites, so obviously those earnings are down, but the Reddit stuff has propped it back up, so it's kind of where it was.
Unbelievable.
But that's in 2 months. I've managed to do it. And I've been working on bloody niche sites for 5 years.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. But I do think it's going to come back. I don't see how Google can continue to push this user-generated content stuff, on page one. I mean, have you seen this week the Google conversations? Google groups have been ranking for thank you reviews and things like that. I checked one. There was a Google conversation, position 1 and position 2. And then it was a parasite, position 3. And then I think I'd been pushed down to position 4. I was like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy out here. I do think, at least for Google, that they think the Reddit comments are real.
Yeah.
Like they don't look too much.
Can they?
I think so.
I think they just have it
about it.
I think they just have it against affiliate niche sites and blogs. They just do everything they can to push them down. But we're around the Reddit thing not, I guess, fizzling out. I don't think it will fizzle out for you, Jason, because people are still searching the terms plus Reddit. So even if they start ranking Reddit on the main terms, you're going to still be getting traffic to those pages.
That is very true. And that just makes me think I could have been making this money all along. Maybe not quite as much as it is now, but maybe even if it's 20% of that, that's still free.
Substantial, right?
Yeah. It's just a scale thing. You just scale.
Yeah.
I think the way I filter it, there was something like, once I'd filtered out top 5 positions and I was looking at pretty much just commercial terms, there was about 2 million keywords. And that's why I don't mind talking about it, because there's so 2 million keywords there. There's opportunity for everyone. And you've got to be in an affiliate program to be able to monetize it anyway. So that's half the battle, is getting into these programs, unless it's shady as anything and they just accept anyone.
Yeah, which is, I guess, what we're in most of the time. What do you do when the threads are locked? Because a lot of them, you're not allowed to comment after a certain amount of days.
You can't really do anything about it. I've not found a workaround for that. I just move on.
That would probably be creating a new thread, right, and trying to outrank it, but that would be a mission and a half.
Yeah, some of them people are firing backlinks at them. I think you've done some PBNs and stuff like that, haven't you, Jackie, to power up the post, the subreddits?
Yeah, dude, I started a new subreddit and I redirected like 10 domains in there. It's pretty nasty. It's started to rank.
Isn't it flying? Isn't it flying now?
Yeah, it's starting to fly this week. It ranks for like, I think, best radar detector Reddit.
Lovely, I love
best
it.
Like mattress Reddit, I think. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. It's looking promising, and I've like opened it up to the community so they can just join and then start spamming it. But the only thing they have to do is they have to upvote other threads and comment. Otherwise, I'm going to ban them. So it's like a little wheel we got going.
That's nice.
Let's see how we can monetize this. But I have a feeling the more users there are in the subreddit, the more powerful it is. Have you seen that, Jason? Because you've been digging through the threads a lot, right? Or the Reddit.
I think there's probably some truth in that, and I think that's maybe why the older ones are ranking pretty well. Because I would say 9 times out of 10, the subreddits that are ranking are probably over 12 months old. So obviously they've got quite a few users in there. So yeah, potentially. But I don't care as long as it's ranking, and they're popping up all the time. So I've just started using SEMrush a bit more, and SEMrush seems to pick them up a little bit faster than Ahrefs does. So whenever I see it's caught it in the last 24 hours or 12 hours or something, and it might not necessarily be showing on Ahrefs. So I'm just using I'm using both, but I've moved more over to SEMrush now, and it picks up, and they are changing. So. I mean, you've got similar keywords that it'll be a different URL on Reddit, so you can cover. Again, I'm just using one Reddit profile per post. Really, once I've got something making money, I don't touch that Reddit account. I just let it sit, because I don't want to then post on another subreddit and get that account banned. If that account's making $200 a day, which one of them is, then I don't want to touch that.
Fuck, this is crazy. I'm so into it right now.
I will jump in here. Hang on, Jackie. There is an exception to this that I found while I was digging around. And if you search best testosterone boosters, so it doesn't rank for the main term, but if you append it with Reddit, the number one subreddit and post is this great green wall.
And it's that's the age domain. That's an
Is
age
that an age
domain
domain?
affiliate program, affiliate website. Yeah,
Because-
they're pretty prominent across a lot of those keywords.
And I checked
They
the
got
subreddit.
clapped
And
though,
there's
no?
They've been
Well,
doing
this-
it for about 12 months as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
shit. But this subreddit has like no links. This post has no links, nothing. But it ranks number 1. Has 14 members in the subreddit.
I know.
It's crazy.
That was when I saw that. That's what made me think I need to start my own subreddits.
Yep.
I mean, I'd never used Reddit before September. That's the crazy thing.
Are you serious?
I still don't really know the terminology.
That's
So
crazy.
when I'm saying Reddit and subreddit, I don't really know what those things mean. But I'm just literally following a super simple process and replicating it again and again and again.
Man,
You don't need any real technical skill other than setting up a proxy, accessing it through ads power. That's it. That's all you need, and somewhere to buy the aged accounts.
What is Google
Which I'm
doing?
sure you know all those places.
Yeah. I mean, for the audience, where are you buying it? Your upvotes
Redax and
Redox?
Upvote, yeah.
Okay. Wait, are you buying it?
It's the
off-
same company, I think, just different sites.
Yeah, just
Okay.
upvote shop.
Yeah,
Is
Upvote
it
shop,
Upvote shop?
basically, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Redax is linked to them.
Oh yeah, don't you just buy it from a Telegram account? It's so sketchy.
Yeah, so on
what I
Telegram,
did too.
they'll put a thing out saying, we've just uploaded a load of new ones. And I'm straight on. I was trying to buy them yesterday, and I'm not kidding. I was on within 15 seconds of the Telegram message. And by the time I got to checkout, it had gone. The one I
What?
wanted.
Holy shit.
Just that one had gone, the specific one I wanted. But yeah, so
Right.
people are, that's
People
why
are
they're now
watching.
sending out those messages, because when I first started doing this in September, you could go on any time of day and get however many accounts you wanted. Some of them were 12 months old, some of them 2 years old. Now there's nothing that's over 12 months old. And
That's
and
crazy.
they're gone within an hour or two. They're gone, clearly because it's working and people are just buying these accounts at scale.
Yeah. Matt, did they get more expensive? And also, is there no more Reddit accounts now? What the heck?
Is it empty?
No. There's some. What?
Yeah. So
Why are they selling
you
like
need to be on the
1
Telegram
month
to get,
accounts? That's so stupid.
you got to get the messages and get straight on. You can't have a life if you want to make money on Reddit.
What? I bought like one like a couple months ago, and I've been spamming that ever since. But that's it. Oh my goodness! I didn't know it was
think
like
I've-
this.
I think I've bought about 24, 25.
You need to
and I think
ship-
three got suspended, but the others
Really?
are all still good and they're all going. Yeah.
Wow.
And so you're looking, for people that haven't looked, you're looking at anything between about $30 to $60 per account for the Reddit account. And then depends on how many upvotes you need. But typically $3 to $6 is probably going to be enough for most. And so I think 10 credits gets you like 10 upvotes, is it? Or something like that. So it doesn't cost a lot anyway. And it's like $1. I think $1 is 10 credits.
$1 for 10 upvotes.
Yeah,
that's
it.
But have you found as well, like sometimes you'll comment on a thread if you sort by best, and then your comment will be at the bottom, even though it has the most upvotes?
Yeah, that does happen occasionally. Someone in our group actually messaged that today. It happened to them. But the top accounts, their comment karma was about 60,000, which is that's higher than I usually get. So that's possibly why. But I also think that might be. See, if you need to check it in incognito, because it will still show for you if you're logged in, but it's not necessarily there. It's probably stuck in moderation. And obviously, if it's got an affiliate link in there, it's probably not going to get approved. So sometimes I do just post a comment. So I've got one. I'm currently ranking in position 1 for, I think it's best wireless headphones. And I haven't got an affiliate program to promote for it. It's getting traffic. I just need to go in and edit the comment. The page gets about 10,000 hits a month. I've only had it pop in this week. And I've just got to go in and edit it and put the affiliate link in. And but I need a program. I can't send it to Amazon because I don't want to get my Amazon account banned.
Yeah, you can get banned.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh god, where could you
But
send it?
I've come on here today, Jackie, and now I feel like I'm going to be known as the Reddit guy, and I don't want to be known as the Reddit guy.
No, absolutely not. You're the affiliate guy for sure.
The Reddit
Nice.
spammer now.
Yeah. This is great. Definitely gonna try it. Everyone should go try it. Go buy some upvotes. But where else can you buy the accounts? I didn't know they're sold out so quickly. What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's just because of how popular it is now. And this is what I mean. Obviously, the more people come on like me and talk about it, the more people are going to do it. And this is why I think at some point Google are going to have to deal with it. It's almost like the Outlook India thing. Like, you keep thinking, surely Google are going to do something about it, but they don't really. Like, you know that Outlook India still works. It's not as high up as it was. It doesn't rank for as many things as it did, but it's still ranking. And there's loads of others. There's about 600 other publications where you could post the same stuff.
Yeah, and I bet Outlook, even if you still use Outlook India today, it's better. You're better off than a lot of the niche sites out there. So it's like, what do you? Why would you spend? Yeah, I guess if we're playing that card, Jason, why would you want to start a project unless you're going for the multi-million-dollar exit? Otherwise, like, why don't you just do Parasite if you're going to go for I don't know, like a $5K a month affiliate site? You know, like it wouldn't be worth it otherwise.
No, it wouldn't. And I think that's why, for me, I like to play on both sides. I want to be in Parasite and I want that long-term asset as well, because ultimately that the asset of your own site is yours. You have full control over it. And I think at some point, I do think that Google will have to address it at some point. And when they do, so a lot of the search terms that I go for, I know we're in similar niches for certain sites. And yeah, I want to be positioned so that if Parasite does get hit, I'm going to rise to the top, because I'm currently getting pushed down for certain terms. There are other terms where I'm competing, but for some terms I'm pushed down by Parasite. And if they do sweep it aside, then my site's there ready to take the spot. So that's why I'm happy to play on both. And if I'm being honest, I do prefer the cleaner approach of building your own site and your own assets, but you can't beat the speed at which you can make money with Parasite.
Crazy.
You just can't.
It's crazy.
So it's hard to. You're right. It's hard to justify creating a niche site when you can do the other so fast. But I think as fast as that can be built, it can be taken away.
Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely true. Well, you know, I know most of the niches that we're in, it's dominated by a lot of parasites. Would you go after keywords right now in the health niche that, you know, you see Forbes pop up for? Like, you know, the first 5 positions are owned by these massive companies, conglomerates, typically nowadays. Not like the high risk ones, but like the, you know, like protein powder would be owned by Forbes. You know, the very something wealth health or some shit like that.
Yeah. I would still go for them. I think obviously it's going to be very difficult to compete, but it does help with your topical coverage as well, and it almost serves as a hub page then for your review type keywords. So if you've got a best protein powder page and you're reviewing 10 different and you've got 10 different protein powders listed, then you can have dedicated reviews for each of those, which it will be easier to rank for. And then I can just fire my links at the best protein powder page, and it's going to pass on that juice to all the other pages. So it can become more cost effective to do it that way rather than to try and power up each of those reviews individually. Plus, it helps with that topical coverage. So that's why I would do that.
Got it. And does it like piss you off that it's always these large companies? And so, like, we'll admit sometimes it's me in there too, but it's annoying, right? Like, for me as like a niche site owner before the partnerships, I'm like, what the hell is this, man? It's impossible. And they get rewarded every single update. But do you think...
Absolutely, yeah. Of course it's annoying.
Yeah. But do you think Google is just going to keep rewarding them for mediocre content? Or do you think they might do something about it in the future?
I think Google are in a really difficult position because of the rise of AI content. And it's been said a lot, hasn't it? If they devalue backlinks, what are they left to judge with? So I don't see them devaluing backlinks. The only thing I can see them possibly doing is going after either subdirectories of sites, individual sites, or going after individual sites and knocking them down completely. If anything, I think it would be that hosted third-party content that they would go after. So like with Outlook India, is it the Outlook Spotlight? That's their subdirectory, and then everything is listed within that. And then there's others that comes under partner content and branded content and so on. That's where I see that that's something that Google can do, and I think they probably should do that. I think they probably have a duty of care or a duty of some kind of professional obligation to do that because of, you know, they're effectively endorsing these companies by putting them in position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And SGE is going to be interesting again, because again, is it going to be these high authority sites where it's pulling this info from? I've not played too much with SGE, but I'm pretty confident it's coming in within. I think it's going to be announced this month as an actual thing that's going to launch. I can't tell you how I know that, but I
Gemini. Did you check it out?
Yeah.
I didn't play around with it. I can't be
No,
bothered.
I did it. I've not played around with any of that stuff. Gemini. I've not even been able to access SGE yet because it's not in the UK and I couldn't be bothered to do it through a VPN. So I'll just tackle it when it comes.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. Just gotta make as much money as possible in the meantime. I think that's like the main goal.
You seem to be doing pretty well with that.
Yeah, just partnerships, man. You should definitely be doing that. With your audience, reaching out as much as possible. I don't know. I've been thinking if I can just somehow partner up with like the Fanfuel brands too. That would be great. Just take them all. Just take all their subdirectories and just go after that. But what do you say with, there's certain brands that have caught on to these affiliate content, namely Miami Herald. Like they're starting to create their own content in-house. They're like, wait a second, why are we charging $1,000 per post when we can create, I don't know, best testosterone boosters ourselves, That way Google won't be striking their subdirectory. And what if Google doesn't know which partnerships I have, what are they going to do then? Because they have to do it individually, right? And then news will come out like Sports Illustrated where they started generating a ton of AI content. Yeah. What can they do?
That's where they'd be hesitant to do that because obviously that opens them up as an organization with, 100 years of history and shareholders and stuff like that. So I can see why publications would be hesitant to write that sort of content themselves. And it's a lot more work because they've got to manage all those affiliate relationships and all that side of things, particularly if they're going to cover a lot of different niches. Yeah, I don't know. I never understood why they wouldn't do it themselves anyway, because to me, they're going to make more money. But I suppose it's quick and easy. They've already got the processes in place, haven't they, to just take some content, publish it. There's very little work on their side. It's just insane. I mean, you imagine how much money, even Outlook India, which is one of the cheaper ones, you see how many posts go on every day.
Yeah.
They're killing it. They're the real winners.
Yeah. What was it? Like would you say like 100 posts a day or less or more? Sorry.
I'd say around that. Yeah.
All right.
So
that's
100 posts a day, and
that's like $1 million a month.
Making like a couple of $100. Yeah. Per post. Nuts.
Yeah. That's
and it's
crazy.
just off sponsorship.
Just that, posts. Yeah. And then they're putting display ads on as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but which is odd because a lot of them are gambling terms, so they would get banned by their display ad network. So I don't know why they do that.
Different rules.
I tried to put some adult content on. I actually got kicked back from Outlook India for some adult terms. Literally, and it was a great keyword. I knew it was going to make a ton of money, and they refused it. I've never heard of anyone be refused some content being published on Outlook India, but I managed to take that crown. Nightmare. And then I saw it. I reckon someone just got a direct deal, and they didn't want to. They got exclusivity or something. They didn't want to say. Because
have you thought about buying out exclusive deals on one of these newspaper sites?
You used to be able to. I've not managed to get exclusivity. I don't know about Outlook India. Can you get it on
I know there's some other ones. I asked I can't remember what paper it was, but it was like $4 or $6 a month plus you're paying $1,000 a post on top of it. And I was like, these guys got to be taking the piss.
Yeah, but if that's making $10K a month, you just do it.
Yeah.
I will say, I've seen some of the emails that come in on these partnership sites. It's very enticing. They're all like media brands, like huge brands that come in. They're typically PE firms, and then they're asking for a monthly retainer plus per post, I think. So that's why they're asking for that much money.
Damn.
And then these partnerships are like, Jackie, should we do it? I'm like, hell no. No, I got an exclusive deal. We can't do it. We gotta focus on stay on the path of righteousness here.
Of righteousness, as you pump boner pills and shit like that.
Dude, so some of these partners don't want that, actually, surprisingly, which is tough. So not everyone wants OnlyFans content. It's been a hard sell. But yeah, Jason, why don't you do that? I feel like you be the perfect person for that.
What, for building the partnerships?
Yeah.
Yeah, I may well do. I thought you were talking about OnlyFans then. No, partnership agreement. Yeah, I probably should. I think the only issue there is, so I still have an SEO agency, but that's now, I've spent a lot of time this year taking myself out of that because I don't want to deal with third-party and clients. And I feel like getting into a partnership agreement, I'm just putting myself back in that situation. I suppose you've just got to be very clear from the outset. And I know I've heard you talk about your contracts and things like that, and I'm sure you have a lot of stipulations in there. But if I can remove myself from having to have those relationships with others, then that's probably where I'll kind of want to be now. But yeah, I probably should, because you're just leveraging the power of their domain, aren't you? And you're building, and you can just build stuff out. I think I know some of yours. I've told you before. I've not. I've kept
you may or may not. Can't confirm.
Yeah, that was your response. That may or may not be my. And I know it is, but yeah. So yeah, I know you post stuff and it just ranks, and there's probably
isn't this crazy?
It is nuts. But to be fair, you're bringing value to the table in the sense that they wouldn't be doing that otherwise.
No chance.
You've got these
relationships. No chance they can do it.
Yeah.
Do you think any partner with, they're a startup builder, right? They're a health tech builder. Do you think they're able to do keyword research at scale, put up you've surely seen the graph. It's like 500 to 1,000 posts a month, and this is a custom CMS. We got to manually do it. It's
insane. Yeah,
it's crazy out here. Yeah, it's wild out here. I think it's huge value. But man, it's hard to manage so many pages, especially specific individual affiliate programs for each page as well. Holy cow! How do you do it? We have at least 60 affiliate programs now. It's wild.
To be honest, I've probably got about that across my entire portfolio. And I just have them all listed on a spreadsheet, and then at the end of the month, you just top them all up so you can see which is making which. I've tried using tools to pull all the data in as well. That sometimes works quite nicely because it's all just done for you. But there's always one or two programs that you can't get the data in for. So I just like doing it manually and just get it all on a spreadsheet. But it's more the fact of dealing with those affiliate managers, isn't it? And because they're always emailing. I mean, I've got some affiliate managers that email me on a daily basis. I'm like,
are you serious?
And I like that. I do like it. And, you get stuff from that. But there's a balance, isn't there? So when you've got 60 programs, if they were all doing that, then you'd almost just need someone just to manage the communication between everyone.
Yeah. Man,
so,
Jason, you should see some of the numbers I'm seeing in terms of. So you know how these affiliate managers can be really annoying, right? And they're like, "Oh, what can we take? What percentage can we move you up to be number one?" I just straight up tell them 5 to 20K a month now, and sometimes they bite. And it's one of our, there's several of our favorite networks that actually bid, surprisingly. And I didn't think they would traditionally do that, but I think for high-ranking posts they would.
And the thing is, it is cutthroat as well. They'll try and undercut on every competitor. So. Yeah. I had one that they just said, we'll give you 70% on every brand that you put position one. I'd never been offered 70% before. I think the highest price of that was 65, and that was high. 70% is just nuts. Yeah,
it is. It's so cutthroat. I got a couple 70% on Cell Health, and man, I think James referred me to FanFuel, and I think because of that, they have to pay out James, so they can't offer me a higher percentage.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're capping it. So I've been able to get nothing out of FanFuel. So it's all the other networks. They're so open to working with us besides FanFuel.
Yeah. I think as well, because FanFuel are pretty much seen as a lot of, pretty much all their products are number one across the board. So the others have to offer something more. Whereas I've found more resistance from fan fuel than I have with others.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's not just
but
me.
still,
Then.
generally,
Yeah,
they're being
you don't have to
pretty
blame
good,
it on
but
me
there
now.
is a ceiling. They won't keep going forever because.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. James is laughing his way to the bank.
Of course
with
he
his
is.
referral.
Of course he is.
I'm quite enjoing seeing some money coming through for doing nothing.
James
so.
is like, get another partnership going. Come on.
Yeah. That's it's an interesting industry. Have you ever considered launching your own product, Jason?
Probably for a few seconds, not much more than that. I tried drop shipping once, and that was enough for me. I mean, again, I know I've heard you talk about this before as well, particularly with supplements. There's so much margin in it, but no, I don't know. I kind of want to. I'm itching a little bit to get into something physical next year. There's a few
that could
ideas,
be a multi-million-dollar idea.
It could well be, and that's why I always try and follow through when I get an idea, because you never know. You never know.
You never know. Dude, I'll message you a product right now or later. It's crazy. It's on Ahrefs, it looks like nothing. It's like 100 searches a month thing. But on Amazon, we're sending $1,800 a day.
Wow.
Of revenue to Amazon. It's a supplement, and it's like some obscure, I can't even pronounce it. It's like one of those things. And when we wrote it, I was like, 100 searches a month. Yeah, we should write it, I think. But that's what happens when you write these small search volume keywords, because if they're trending, it's over. Like, you just bank so hard.
And if they run a marketing campaign, you might not even know about it. I've got a product that it's a nootropic, and it was a fairly new product, and it's just the search volume on it's massive, because they must just run massive marketing campaigns for it. So it gets loads of branded search, and I'm position 2 behind the brand for it, with a meta title of something like X product. Make sure you read this before you buy it. Yeah, scam alert, or is it legit, or something like that. And obviously, if someone sees that, alarm bells ring, and they're going to click on it.
Yeah. God. Yeah, I think I want to get into supplements next year. I think it's the logical next step. It'd be silly of me not to, with all the AI headwinds.
And if you've got all that traffic as well, you can capitalize on that.
Yep.
Right.
You're not going to need to pay you can still have affiliates, but you're going to have your own traffic. And there are, I think the guy Super Green Tonic, I think that greens powder, that he used to be a big affiliate, and he's built a complete brand around that now, and it's pretty decent product.
Super Greens Tonic? Yeah.
So it competes with Athletic Greens.
Did you know Athletic Greens used to be a Black Hat product?
Did it?
Did you see that?
ClickBank, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like ClickBank. It's one of those it's got a contact form. Yeah, it was ClickBank.
I'm just testing a greens powder that's it's from the it's a new brand from the guy who created My Protein, and it's it's the first green powder I've actually tried that doesn't make me want to throw up. Doesn't taste of grass.
You guys have Costco in the UK?
Yeah,
dude, the Costco greens powder is delicious.
Is it?
Like, have you had it before? It's dirt cheap too. Costco price is insane. We just get that.
Yeah, they are good.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Now you're itching from. I'm itching to start a supplement product. It's got to be something obscure. It can't be like creatine. Sorry, James.
Yeah.
That's so competitive. It's got to be something like best. Oh god, like lion's mane, but not lion's mane. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be obscure enough for that.
Yeah.
Turkey tail. Turkey tail mushrooms.
Turkey tail, turkesterone, or whatever that is. Yeah. So yeah, I used to sell lion's mane. I think before the hype, it was making like $13K a month on Amazon before, and it was like ranked number 7. But we closed it down. So I'm thinking if we should just restart it. It would be logical.
Dude, there was too much headache to restart, but you should fucking do it.
Okay, the thing is with Amazon, these motherfuckers, like your competitors, keep taking down your listing all the time. they just keep reporting it. I don't know who I'm up against, but every listing I get, we just get reported, and we have to send in all this document. It's a lot of headache, Jason. And if you get taken down, it's like a fight against time because you're losing sales data every day. So you get deranked every single day you're offline. So it's so stressful. That's why we close it down. But I think
you
I'm
go for something that's more
more
high margin though, and create your own brand. You imagine, you think of like the fan fuel brands, where the margins are probably 80, 90% on each sale, and just send it to a dedicated landing page.
Yeah, my idea was something like that, but like a cheaper, less count product on Amazon, like a cheaper one, and then we're gonna have like a premium one on the landing page. So there's like less cannibalization. I think that's the play I heard from supplement companies is you're supposed to do primo direct landing page, like scammy affiliate landing page, and then you got one on Amazon that ranks, that's like competing with like the dog shit products on Amazon type of thing. But I have seen really expensive ones. Have you seen pure encapsulations on Amazon? They're always like double the price, but they do well. They look like a pharma product. They look like, I don't know. That's interesting to me as well. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, I think that's the space to play in. I think go for the premium end of the market for sure.
You even look at Transparent Labs. They're probably the biggest supplement company right now because they sponsor every fitness YouTuber, every website. I mean, they do 30% commissions. Their margins must be insane.
Yeah, there must be.
Well, after working with FanFuel and like Cell Health,
but we're talking informed sport tech, third-party tested, like actual sports supplements that athletes can take, which is another expense on top of.
Dude, you're being sold, man.
Together.
They're all like pretty sure they're all from the same factory.
I spent my career in this space. You've got to have the tick. You got to have the informed sport tick if you're an athlete, and that costs a shit ton extra. So for them to still give 30%, they must be fucking absolutely killing it on margins.
Really? I mean, the margins I've seen are crazy, but to make it work, so there's a couple ways to source these supplements. It's either you go through like a private labeler in the US where they just, slap your label on, and there's bulk prices, right? There's bulk prices, there's print on demand prices. Bulk prices are decent. You can make like 20 to 40% margins on Amazon. But then the best way to do it is you freaking buy the raw product from China, ship that shit over, and then you cap it in the US, and then it becomes a made in US product. Because the what is it? The money that costs for you to cap it in the US costs more than the raw product. So it becomes a made in US product. So be careful when you guys see made in US. That's just pretty much what it is. It's some person in, I don't know, like Nebraska capping your capsules, but that's the way to do it. And it's just so much headache to do like each step of the way. So, because last time we did that and it was way more profitable, but it just takes so long. I don't know. What do you think, Jason? Worth the headache?
I just think, I feel like for you, no. Like, you're doing pretty well, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, you do. I know you. Is it worth the headache? I don't know. I don't think it is.
Yeah, probably not.
You got a lot of things that you got to deal with there. Like, it goes back to what I said earlier. I don't want to deal with all these other people. If I can not have to deal with a customer, not have to deal with legislation, not have to deal with Amazon because they've taken my listing down, that's a win for me.
Yeah.
But if you've got someone that you can employ and you're just going to get them to manage all that, then that's fair enough. Just bring someone in to do all that. But you personally don't want to have to do that. So you've got to bring someone else in to manage it, I think. And then it becomes what it is. But otherwise, for me, I wouldn't.
I'll take the other side of that. I think it's 100% worth it for you to do because you have you own the traffic. Imagine you send all your number one spots to your own company. That's a multi-million-dollar company instantly.
Yeah. That's where it's worth it. If you can bypass Amazon.
Yeah.
But you're still going to have to put all the customer service element in.
Yeah.
But obviously that's just processes. Yeah.
But the fact that you can send yourself all that damn traffic and then you're just giving your partners an affiliate commission from your own products. And then as those start sell, that number one, you're getting brand search traffic increasing because people are seeing it number one on those things. Like, you have you own the ecosystem for your own product.
Yeah.
Repeat orders as well. If it's a good product, getting repeat orders, that's going to do pretty well for you.
Subscription. All these companies do fucking
That has
subscriptions now, eh?
I have noticed that with supplements is once you get in a customer, people just keep ordering. It's very interesting, and even if you derank, they still reorder. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, I think I'm getting around £4,000 a month, so probably about $5,000 a month on repeat orders just with Fan Fuel.
Nice.
Dude, I don't
That's
get
very
any of
nice.
that. Where the hell's mine? What am I doing wrong, dude?
It's all the same product, isn't it? It's all, your testosterone boosters, your fat burners, your nootropics. I think the nootropics particularly do well on repeat orders, but I get them on the others as well.
What the fuck? What is going on here? We push like not substantial amount, but we do okay. Like,
I suppose
I don't
this
understand.
has been built up over a long period of time as well. So
okay. Right.
It depends how long you've been pushing those products. I think you've been in the
just
program
like 2
less
months,
amount
man.
of time. Yeah. So I've been pushing this for probably 3 years. So
fuck.
There's a big audience set up there.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. I'm less angry. Jason, you gotta be mindful of the time. You gotta head out. Where do you want to send people? Your YouTube channel, which is great.
Yeah.
Or Twitter.
YouTube is the
your
one,
ads?
the affiliate school, and Twitter @NicheJason. That's where I'm pretty much hanging out these days.
Amazing. Well,
You'll probably
thank
find
you
me
so
on
much for
Reddit
coming
as
on.
well, but they're private profiles.
But you won't know it's Jason on Reddit.
Yeah, and guys, don't go on and like downvote Jason if you do find him. Please don't do it. Let's all trying to make money.
You won't
together. If
find
see
me. There's
his comment-
2 million keywords.
If you do though, if you stumble across and you're wondering if it's Jason, just give it a vote. All right. So, well, thank you very much for coming on today, Jason. It's
Thank
good.
you, Jackie
Good
and
chatting
James.
again.
Cheers.
Loved it.